Welcome to Contributions on Air. I am your host, the leader of Contributions, and one of top 1 million most attractive men on the face of the planet. I rank number 1 million. And tonight we have a great show for you today. We're going to cover pop culture, games, not music, movies, and possible rape. Just kidding, that's not in it. And with me tonight, my best friends and co-writers of the show. First up, co-writer, writer, more directing, more writing, and of course acting, Joseph Soth.
What's up, guys?
And the most important person, more important than myself, another writer, and most importantly, our editor and best-looking guy of the group, Anthony Jordan.
Hello. That is all true.
All right, guys, what do we got to cover on the show? Why don't you take it away?
All right. I wanted to start off with something positive and exciting. Have you guys seen anything on The Dark Knight? Or Arkham Knight?
That's the new game coming out, the new Batman game coming out for the next-gen systems, right?
Yes.
That is definitely more positive than rape, which was one of the original ideas. AJ.
But especially, have you guys seen the actual Arkham Knight, the new villain they came up with?
Now, he's, if I remember right, if I read correctly, he's the custom constructed villain for this game. He's not in the comics or any of the past history. He was made exclusively for the game?
Yes. They worked with, I believe it was DC Comics to create him. The character of Arkham Knight himself is new, but there's a strong possibility that his identity may be that of an earlier character from the actual comics.
Oh, wow.
A lot of people think it may be Hush.
Who was Hush?
The dude that took Bruce Wayne's face in Arkham City.
That's not a bad idea. So could we be getting like a Red Hood too here? Like could it be like a former Robin that's a bad guy now? Because it's got to be somebody that's on par with him. And of course, if anybody's read Batman or watched any of the shows, I mean, not even Superman is on par with Batman. No one is on par with Batman. So this guy's got to be some kind of supervillain. I mean, this has got to be the guy that contests him on all fronts. And in my opinion, the only person that could do that was somebody that Bruce Wayne taught himself.
Yeah, the Red Hood was the person I thought of first off, because it's basically like a Batman armor, and then he obviously was using guns, which is, anti-Batman.
Yeah, the only thing is if they did if it was a previous Robin or it was a shot at the Red Hood, I think Jensen Ackles should voice act him. Because Jensen Ackles voice acted him in the Red Hood movie, and he did a fantastic job. Like I would like to see more Hollywood talent do the voice acting for these games because, like Luke, there will never be a better Joker than Luke Skywalker himself. I mean, the guy did a great job, so I hope they get somebody good to do the voice acting because it's superb in those games.
That and Jensen Ackles is hot. Jensen
Ackles is hot. If we had him in the group, AJ, you'd be bumped as the most attractive member. Then we'd have so many Supernatural people watching. And they'd be like, this isn't Supernatural, it's just Jensen talking about video games.
We would have people watching.
Yes.
Hey, the 30 or 40 we got, that's all we need. Oh, clever.
But yeah, along with this one, they're also giving us for the first time, we're going to be able to control the Batmobile. And I saw something about a pre-order DLC to play as Harley.
I did see the Batmobile thing. That looks kind of cool. I'm not sure how they're going to do it, though, because Batman doesn't kill anybody, and I'm assuming that anyone that's driving a Batmobile is going to kill everybody.
Isn't that's like a childhood dream, though? How many of us wanted to really control the Batmobile? And now we're going to get a chance to do that. But I heard that it has, like, so many polygons, like, the detail to the Batmobile is, like, greater than I think most of Arkham City put together, like the amount of polygons and the amount of detail that's stuck into the Batmobile, which is going to be ironic if there's not as much on everything else. Like if you walk down generic alleyway and there's like 100 how many polygons, which is average, and then you get to the Batmobile, it's gonna stand out.
I'm pretty sure they're upping the res for pretty much everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'd assume so.
Man, Harley Quinn looks like shit. Yeah, but you seen the Batmobile? And the sad thing is that would sell too. You know, people would just, dude, that game was garbage. I mean, the graphics like on 64, but that Batmobile next gen. That's pretty cool though, Joe. I like that. I mean, I think it's going to be a great game when it launches, and I mean, this year is a great year for gaming. If you look at all the stuff that's coming out, I mean, I don't know how many more blockbusters they can hit us with between Watch Dogs and Dragon Age, and now Batman being able to control the Batmobile for the first time, and how beautiful it looks, the custom villains. I mean, it's going to be an insane year if you're a gamer. It's going to be the year to be gaming.
Yeah, the only thing that I'm kind of concerned about is the fact that this one's releasing so soon after Arkham Origins.
That was my concern too. It's kind of like what they did with the whole Assassin's Creed too, where they had a game and then they had another game like right away, like 4 months down the line.
Yeah, like every game is released like a year later.
Because I just started playing the Origins and it's like one more is coming out, and I'm like, well, then why'd they make this one? So.
It's like, you know, it's only a matter of time before they start labeling Assassin's Creed and Batman like they do with sports and Madden. Like
The year?
2K15, Batman 2K15.
Every season.
Yes.
Assassin's Creed 2025.
It's still going to take place in like some Renaissance era, but you know the year it came out as the game. It's going to get really confusing though.
I'm waiting for it to take place like in the 70s and 80s. That'll be some good years.
Yeah.
An assassin with bell bottoms.
Tony Montana, just running around.
You're going to eliminate the Templar on the disco floor. Sneak through the crowd of coke-induced civilians.
You ever have like a giant mustache? And just
Yeah, you wouldn't have to worry about witnesses anymore. Everyone would be so fucking high.
Exactly. Imagine those missions.
Your assassin's going to look like Scott.
Yep.
Yeah. I want to put that mustache on now. I'm not allowed to touch the getting mad at that, people. I'm not allowed to touch Google Effects because before AJ even jumped on this, I had way too much fun with them.
What, you mean like this?
Oh yeah, there it is. That'll be the That's the '70s assassin right there. The pederast stash and like a monocle. Let's see if we can get that going. Yeah.
The Monopoly guy.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200.
The Templar do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Dollar issue. Pretty much. That'd be sweet. I take it. I take it and run with it.
Was that a fat crow you were doing right there?
Do not pass $200. Do not collect $200. Do not pass go. You know what? Jared never watches this, so. And for those few that are viewing, Jared's the best friend of ours, and he's also a DC superhero in real life because he does everything right the first time.
And he doesn't have any hair.
And he has no hair. He looks like Lex Luthor. And he is kind of a villain, depending on if you're competing with him or not.